Alright.
Yep, we are live. How's it going, YouTube? This is Skull, and welcome to another Pokemon Shiny race. And today, I am continuing my race against Corey. And, oh, hi, Wazzy is in the chat as well. Just muted. Hi, Wazzy.
Oh, I was muted the entire time. Oop.
Okay, there we go. That would explain a little bit.
Alright, here goes.
So, we are all going after Shuckle, and Wazzy's already won this race, by the way, so, yeah, Wazzy is the winner, but Corey and I still have yet to find our shiny Shuckle, so we are continuing that today to see who gets in second. And, let's just go ahead and get started, Corey.
Alright.
So, you're at how many eggs hatched? 190? Something like that?
196.
190. You're almost 50 ahead of me. And my stream will freeze here, guys. And that'll be the only time that happens, hopefully. So I just reached 151. This is number 151. And yeah, so let's see. Corey and Wazzy both are playing Pokemon Sword and Shield. Actually, I think Wazzy, are you going after Pikamuku now?
I will. I'm actually trying to sell turnips.
Oh, Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, I thought you couldn't sell on Sundays.
Some people have time traveled,
Oh.
so I'm waiting in line patiently.
Okay.
That would make a lot of sense.
Yep.
Okay. You don't have another one for me yet. Yes, I am playing Pokemon Y. I explained this last stream, but I'm sure most of you were not here to hear it. So what I am doing is Pokemon Y is where I'm keeping my living shiny Pokédex for anything from generations 1 through 6. So since Shuckle is a generation 2 Pokemon, when I get the shiny, I want to keep it in Gen 6 in my living shiny dex. So what I am doing is I am going to get my shiny Shuckle here and leave it in my living Pokédex here. Whereas Corey and Wazzy are both using Gen 8. There's nothing wrong with that. It was just my decision to do it this way.
Yeah. Come on, turnip.
And if I get this, the shiny Shuckle fast enough, then I will probably swap over to Let's Go and get that Nidoran. It is long overdue. But if it takes me forever to get the shiny, or if I just flat out don't get it today, then obviously it won't be doing that. Corey could get it, like, in 2 minutes, and I could be here for another week, just knowing my luck. We do have something Pokemon related to look forward to this week. The Isle of Armor DLC releases in Sword and Shield.
I forgot to pre-order that. Oops.
Well, you still could. Nothing's stopping you.
I know. It's like... It kind of... It's interesting to me, but it's like... I just keep forgetting to pre-order it. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I don't know how I'm going to handle that because Kay and I are still racing for Sizzlypede. So my party and my PC are kind of full of Sizzlypedes right now. So I don't know how I'm going to handle that. I sent her a message asking when she and I could race some more, and she hasn't responded yet. But yeah, Wednesday I will be streaming the Isle of Armor. Hopefully right when it comes out, although we don't have a clue when it's coming out. But I will be streaming it for anyone who's asking, and there will always be people who ask. And inevitably they will not actually show up, they just want to know. Hi Crystal. How are you doing today?
Quibble.
Quibble.
Got that one from Wazzy.
Uh-huh. This is interesting. Now both of you are able to talk at once. That didn't happen last time.
Yeah, because as soon as I officially unmuted my mic, she muted her mic.
Yeah.
I didn't have anything to add. You guys were talking about like Disney World, and I've never been.
Oh, that's right. You're Canadian.
Yeah.
Have I ever played Breath of the Wild? I have. It's my second favorite video game of all time. It's an amazing game. It's just great. Wait, Crystal is drawing? Ooh, I can't wait to see that when it's done. And hello, Nightingale. How are you doing?
What you drawing, Crystal?
Me. No,
Drawing
kidding.
box art for Bayonetta 3 since we'll never see any official. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, you had to. Oh, you had to, didn't you?
Also, my webcam might look a little different for anyone who's really paying attention because I actually have lowered the shelf that my webcam is on. The shelf is also where I keep my Xbox and PlayStation, and now that we know that the next-gen consoles are going to be freaking huge, I had to lower my shelf a little bit to make sure there's enough room, and even now I still don't think that there's actually enough, but as a consequence, that means my webcam's a little lower, which means that you're pretty much level with my eyes, so you're not looking down on me, you're looking straight on at me, and I think it looks a lot better this way. If you pay really close attention behind me, you could see, if I could lean the right way, you could see my Apollo 13 poster on the wall, and all of my Poke plushes, although those were pretty obvious anyway. And, as always with these shiny hunts, whoever donates the most amount of money when I get the shiny Shuckle, that is what I will nickname it. So, right now our top donation is $5 from Irish Nugget to name it Shuck McHuck, which I will admit, it's kind of hard to top that as a name. But if you guys have something else in mind, then donate $5 and a penny or more, and you can nickname it whatever else you want. Let me guess, Corey, over 200?
Yep.
What
it's 201.
What plushes do I have? Well, it's hard to talk about my plushes and not mention my snowy Alolan Vulpix plush from Japan that Corey got me for, was it Christmas?
No, I think just because, I know you really wanted it, and
yeah,
like,
I did.
I think at the time you didn't really have enough money for it, because, like, they were, let's just put it this way, if you look on eBay now, they were cheaper than they were cheaper back then. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, most Japan exclusive plushies are like, they get more expensive. Have you seen how much these life-size evolutions go for now? I think they like, I haven't looked recently, but last I checked, they were going for over $700 for the ones that nobody like. I'm like Leafeon or Jolteon, like. Forget Sylveon and Umbreon and stuff like that. Those were going for over $1,000, and that was the last time I checked, which might have been a year ago now. So, yeah.
Wow.
Japan exclusive plushies get really expensive. But other plushies I have that life-size Primarina, which is my pride and joy of my plushie collection. I have a life-size Charmander that I got at the Pokemon Center in San Francisco in 2016. It was so fun taking that on the plane. All the flight attendants thought that it was so cute.
Aww.
Wait, that.
Oh, we got a $5 donation from Swan Music Videos with a GIF that says "Keep it up." Thank you. I love those little stickers.
Aww.
Those stickers are adorable. Man, thank you so much, Swan Music Videos. Also, the donation goal, as you can see, is for Too Many Games. That's not for me to just buy more video games. That is just the name of a convention in Philadelphia. A video gaming convention in Philadelphia that'll take place this September, as long as it goes off without a hitch, that I am planning on attending. So, yeah, it's going to be hopefully a lot of fun. And what happened to my counter? What the? What? It's at 00.
You win.
I don't know how that happened. Did I just hit up and down at the same time? I mean, I could fix this easily. I could just... But I just want to know how that happened. I'm at 156. That's it. I don't understand. That was weird.
Very weird.
Alright, well, there's also... Okay, other plushes I have. I have Ash's Pikachu, wearing Ash's hat that I got after seeing I Choose You in theaters. It was an impulse buy, and I stand by my decision. What else do I have? I have that Eevee that Corey also got me from Build-A-Bear. I have a Piplup from Build-A-Bear. I am a sucker for life-size Poke plushes, so... Of course I have Zippy, which is not life-size, but it's the biggest Helioptile plush you can find. I just
unless you get custom.
I could, but I just choose to believe that she's a little on the small side.
Aww.
She baby.
Where is my Pukumuku?
Also, hello to everyone in the chat who's saying hello to me. I see all of you. I'm just trying to think about one thing at a time here. I went from plushes to too many games, and I gotta at least finish those conversations. What else? I got my life-size Poplio, which I love. Life-size Finnegan, also from the Pokemon Center. Life-size Togepi, which actually I got at a local shop that they brought back with them from Japan. Togepi's a lot bigger than you would think. And I got a few others. Anyway, and then too many games. I got a lot of friends who are going to be going to that convention, and I decided, you know what, it'll probably be cheap enough for me to go, especially with plane tickets being as cheap as they are right now. So I'm going to go and hopefully just have a good time. And I think that I'll enjoy myself at Too Many Games way more than I did at PAX. PAX is great, but only if I'm with friends. Anytime I was alone, I was just bored. So, but Too Many Games, it's more of a celebration of gaming than a preview of upcoming games. So I think that I'll enjoy that a lot more because they'll probably have retro games for sale, and I'll bring a budget to splurge. Do I have any more Pokemon cards in my collection? Since I stopped collecting, no. But I did actually check my Pokemon card collection, what I have left, a few days ago, and when Fishy told me, hey, by the way, those Animal Crossing cards that you opened up that one time, those are all super valuable. I'm like, I wonder what happened to those. Well, I never did find them, so I don't know if I even still have them, but I did look at my Pokemon cards to see, and I have so many. I did not get rid of my Helioptile cards. I still have, I didn't even count it, but it's over 1,000 cards. It might be over 2,000 just of Helioptile. I still have a few cards that I care a lot about. Like my favorite card of all time, Latias Gold Star from EX Deoxys. I still have that. I have a complete Jagan Selection set. I have a complete Arceus movie set. I have a few other things here and there. And I have all the cards, all the custom-made cards that people have sent to me. Either altering real cards or, creating their own from scratch. I've kept all of those.
Ooh.
So any fan art that I have gotten, I consider that to be fan art, and I have kept all of that. So
Aww.
I just have it essentially in storage because I don't really have a way to display any of it, and it just takes up space otherwise. But I kept it, so I am playing Y Super Frog, but for what you're seeing right here, the games are essentially identical. I don't think there's any differences whatsoever between X and Y at the daycare. Can you see my team? My team right now is a Mad Cargo with Flame Body and a bunch of eggs. If I do find my Animal Crossing cards, sure, Crystal, but frankly, I don't know what I did with them. I wish I could remember exactly what I did, but you gotta remember, for the longest time, those cards were worthless. I wanted the figures. I cared nothing about Animal Crossing. I didn't know anything other than I liked Isabelle. So it's completely possible at some point I just threw them out. I just opened up a garbage bag, saw them on the shelf, and I was like, yeah, I'm never going to use these, so I just tossed them. It's completely possible I did that. It's possible I gave them away. It is possible they're still in the house somewhere and I just haven't found them, but I don't know. So, sorry to disappoint you guys. Will I vlog my trip? You betcha I will. Let me guess, 220?
Actually, no, not yet.
215?
I was saying oof to you throwing out the
Yeah.
maybe throwing out the Animal Crossing cards.
Possibly.
Because I guess to be fair, I don't think. Well, then again, I also wasn't a big fan of Animal Crossing back then. So again, Who would have known that you can actually use them for like the next big Animal Crossing game?
Yeah, who would have known? I mean, it is amiibo. Maybe I could have kept them, but I guess I just didn't care. I've only ever really cared about the figures. It was all I could do to justify keeping the cereal box, for crying out loud. So you lost already. Why are you still doing it? Well, one, it's actually a 3-way race, and only one person has found it. So there's still 2 of us who are going for second. And 2, I don't stop my shiny hunts. When I start a shiny hunt, I finish my shiny hunt, and I want to finish this however long it takes for me to get a shiny Shuckle. Pretty simple. What is my favorite shiny? I'm going to go with Zoroark. I just love the colors on it. Shiny Super Frog is hunting for shiny Charmander. I saw Nightingale earlier said she was looking for shiny Raikou. Good luck with Raikou. What game are you going after it in, and what method are you using? What were you saying?
I forgot what I was gonna say. Probably just because Raikou's really hard. Because again, legendary.
Well, there's a few games that you could go after it, and some are easier than others to shiny hunt for it in. Probably the easiest is Heart Gold Soul Silver, because essentially as soon as you release the beasts, you just instantly go south. And you've already got a 50-50 chance of one or both of the legendaries being right there on that route south of Ecruteak. So you just go down there and check Entei and Raikou and see if either of them is shiny, and if not, just reset, unleash the beast again, and do it. Like, it's not the fastest reset in the world, but it's like maybe just a minute. You could definitely see both of them averaging out to maybe every 2 minutes tops.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, Alpha Sapphire soft resetting. Well, that makes it a lot better, easier, huh? Because there, you just go to the wormhole and just soft reset. That's actually a lot easier than what I just said. And then, of course, in Gen 4, Suicune is not a roaming Pokemon. Once you unleash it, then you just play through the game like you do in Pokemon Crystal, and it's a static encounter. But I believe that its shininess is still determined when you set it free. So shiny hunting for Suicune in Heart Gold Soul Silver is a mega pain, because you have to play through the whole rest of the game after you unleash it, after you release it, until you get the static encounter with it to see if it's a shiny, and if not, I can't imagine having a soft reset for Suicune in Heart Gold Soul Silver. That sounds impossible.
That has to suck.
That would take so long.
It would.
I got, you can shiny, probably the easiest game to shiny hunt for Suicune in, other than Gen 6, where you could just soft reset for it. Probably the easiest would be Gen 3. Because in Gen 3, I believe if you chose Charmander as your starter, I could be wrong, but I believe if you chose Charmander as your starter, then Suicune becomes the roaming legendary once you give Celio the Ruby and the Sapphire in the Sevi Isles. So, essentially, once you can finally connect the games to Hoenn, then whichever legendary corresponds to the starter that you chose starts to roam around. So what you do is you save your game right before you give Celio the Ruby or the Sapphire, whichever one it is, to finish that up. Play through that cutscene, then go back to Kanto, go to the grass, and just wander around until the legendary shows up. And then once it does, you check and see if it's a shiny. If not, reset. It's a long process, but man, let me tell you, I saw somebody who was shiny hunting for shiny Suicune using that exact method, and it was one of the most impressive shiny hunts I've ever seen, because not only did he find the shiny Suicune using that method, he actually managed to catch it in a dive ball. in Gen 3. Just how crazy is that to have a legitimate
Wow.
shiny Suicune in a dive ball? He was super prepared. It was so cool to watch.
That's honestly really impressive.
So if you guys are interested in watching, like, that guy does a lot of insane hunts. He only does full odds hunting. He doesn't do Masuda. He doesn't do Shiny Charm. Anything he does is full odds, and he makes so many shiny hunting videos, and he's one of the best shiny hunters I've seen on YouTube. And his name is Sonix. SONIKKS. So if you guys are interested in watching him shiny hunt, I highly recommend you just go to his channel. Even if you don't subscribe to him, at least just watch a few of his most popular videos, because they're insane. Yes, exactly like that, Audrey. My mistake. Nightingale would totally attempt that hunt for Suicune, I suppose. Youch.
Challenge accepted.
Now, it could be that Suicune is just a static soft reset like Ho-Oh and Lugia, but I'm 99% positive its shininess is determined when you release the beasts, the legendary beasts. So the same way that you determine Raikou and Entei. How can you be good at shiny hunting? It's RNG. Knowing what you're doing. So, for example, did you know on most routes, there are some Pokemon that can be found at higher levels than other Pokemon? Well, you can use what's known as a repel trick to either guarantee that you only ever see that one Pokemon, or that it's a lot higher probability than usual. So that can mean that, for example, there's a cave where Jinx is like a 10% probability of showing up. Using the repel trick, you can bump it up to 60%. So that means you're more often likely to see Jinx than not. So little things like that. Just optimizing the hunt so that it makes it easier to find your target. And then, of course, once you find it, being prepared to take it down. Like having a Smeargle that has False Swipe and Spore and Disable and stuff like that, just to make sure that it will never faint and it's super easy to catch. And yes, all music is by GlitchX City. I know I keep forgetting to put her in the description, but she's the only one that I ever use music for. And Bald Gamer's in here. Hi, Rick.
Hi, Rick.
So, Rick, are you interested in continuing on our Celebi race at some point? Oh, Suicune is a static encounter like Ho and Lugia. Okay, well, makes it a little easier to catch then, huh? A little easier to catch. But Raikou and Entei are, like I said, their shininess is determined once you set them free from the burn tower. How did I already lose? Wazzy got theirs in, like, 80. No, 134. 134. Wazzy got theirs in 134.
Hello?
Hello. I heard you say hello.
Oh, hi, Luna.
Oh, well, Luna came in and then muted.
I'm like, I just heard somebody enter the VC. I'm like, hello?
Well, Rick, I'm sorry to hear that. But if you're okay with putting up with it, then I'm game to continue. Yep, Pokemon DLC 3 days to go. And I am going to have a very hard time killing time between now and then. On my channel. I had recorded, I know some of you who follow me on Twitter or saw my community tab know this, but yesterday I recorded a video discussing my thoughts on the PS5 and Xbox Series X, and the Face Finder feature was active the whole time without me noticing, so that looked terrible, and I do not feel like sitting down and recording a 40-minute spiel all over again, so... but I put it on my channel as an unlisted video, so if anyone is interested in hearing my thoughts and you don't mind a big white box surrounding my face the entire video, then go ahead and watch it.
I think the funniest thing about the PS5 is all the memes that are coming out of it.
The memes are solid.
Like, I was on Facebook yesterday, and my cousin shared a picture. Here, I have it saved. Here's the picture that My cousin shared on Facebook.
Picture. Ah, yes, the Dinkelberg. No, that's not Dinkelberg.
Doug Dimmadome, owner of Dimsdale Dimmadome.
with this huge gallon hat. Yeah, there is a lot coming out, Rick. I ended up canceling my pre-order for The Last of Us Part 2. I don't know. Like, I'm sure I would enjoy it, but the controversy surrounding it's like,
it's not really worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth it for me. So, and I'm not really a Persona fan, so I see plenty of people excited for Persona 4 Golden on PC. Good for you. I hope everyone enjoys that who cares about it. I'm not one of them. But yeah, we got Pokemon DLC on Wednesday. I have serious doubts that I'll be able to just finish all that in one day, so I'll be able to spread that out. And then, yeah, Ninjala at the end of the month. Hopefully I'll be able to play that with my friends. Everyone sounds excited for it, so I hope that I could just get good at it. Oh yeah, and I've got another video that I just probably got arranged to record in the next few days, so looking forward to that. Something completely unrelated to anything that I've done in a very long time. Shiny error 404, shiny Raikou not found. Sorry, Nightingale. What's the controversy? The entire game leaked last month. Like, in its entirety. Like, every single part of the game was leaked. And fans are not happy. Apparently, critics love it. It's the third highest rated PlayStation game on Metacritic, only after 2 Rockstar games. Like, it's even higher rated than the original Last of Us. But I don't know. I guess in all the hubbub I lost interest.
That's fair.
I'll wait for it to come out, see what people have to say about it after objectively playing it themselves, and then see if it's worth picking up. I have the original one. I enjoy it plenty. I don't know. Like, I had it pre-ordered, and then I decided, never mind. Now, the only games I have pre-ordered from Best Buy anyway are Metroid Prime 4 and Bayonetta 3, which will probably remain that way for quite some time.
Oh, well.
But why don't you pre-order Paper Mario? I'm not a Paper Mario fan. I've never played a Paper Mario game, and this new one just doesn't seem interesting to me. I'm sure I would play it and enjoy it, but I would feel almost like I would be playing it just for an audience, and I don't want to play games like that, not single-player games anymore. If I play a single-player game, I want to enjoy it. I want to play it because I enjoy it. It's been a very long time since I have planted plants here. Wow. I used to harvest berries there religiously, and it's been years since I planted anything. I don't even know if I could plant anything now because my timer's maxed out in game.
Wow.
It's possible. I mean, I think it still looks at the 3DS clock instead of the in-game clock, but I don't know for sure.
Who knows?
You don't have to stream it. Well, I thought the same about Animal Crossing, Gummy, but people, like, every single video I make now, people were like, Skull, will you stream Animal Crossing? And then the one time I did stream it, even though I begged people not to backseat game for me, people were backseat gaming. When I did it on my birthday for just a few minutes, people were like, why don't you do it like this? Or, Skull, you missed something. And I'm just like, this is exactly why I'm not streaming it. I know nothing about the game. I want to just play it on my own, in my own way. I want to learn as I go, and it's impossible to do that on YouTube. It's just impossible.
Isn't the whole point of Animal Crossing to just do what you want, essentially?
Yeah, that's part of why I keep doing it the way I want. I'll tell you what I want. Number one thing I want to just get Isabelle on my island. That's all that I really want. I don't care about turnips. And I know that sounds like heresy to a lot of people, but that's just sort of what I'm getting at, though. Like, I know nothing about Paper Mario, so I don't want to spend my entire Paper Mario stream, if I were to do one, having to see people in chat telling me how to play the game. When, one, it's a completely new entry that they probably haven't played yet themselves, and two, I'm not interested in hearing people talk about it. I'm interested in learning it myself.
I mean, the thing I'm really more interested in is the story. I mean, I played Paper Mario, but again, I was like, this was before I hit the age of 10 when I played it.
The original N64 game?
Yeah, and because I was like a Mega Peach fan when I was little. Those were because I used to play on my brother's file, and if there was a Peach segment, I usually play that.
Okay. Well, I just don't care about Paper Mario, and so I'm not going to play it. So I don't have it pre-ordered. So the only games I have pre-ordered right now are Metroid Prime 4 and Bayonetta 3. I do have the Pokemon DLC pre-ordered, of course. I mean, I'll be playing that as soon as it comes out, hopefully, and I'll enjoy it. But that's not a game. It's not a game. That's a DLC. It's an expansion. There are games that I am looking forward to playing, and I hope that people show up for them. Like, I'm sure when the next-gen consoles come out, I will be playing those games. I'm looking forward to playing Halo Infinite, although I probably will just keep that to myself. I'm looking forward to playing, like, Ratchet and Clank and Kena and Horizon Forbidden West. Like, there's a lot of games that the Sony stream showed us that I'm looking forward to playing, and hopefully when Microsoft shows us games next month, there'll be some there that I'll be playing as well. But as far as Nintendo goes, it's like Ninjala.
I'm just curious. Like, is this new Ratchet and Clank entry like more for the movie canon or like the actual in-game, like actual like original game canon?
It better be game canon, because we should just forget that movie existed.
I was just curious.
I'm sure it's game canon because it's still Insomniac making it, right? So,
I mean, I don't really know a lot about Ratchet and Clank. I mean, I know the story of it, if that makes sense.
what is the past tense of pay? Paid. P-A-I-D. I paid my employees. I paid my artist for the thumbnail for today's stream. P-A-I-D. Is Wazzy and Luna still here? Luna is.
Wazzy had to go walk her doggies.
Luna is. Just Luna, be quiet.
Luna, Luna, say something.
Something. Oh, she's clapping. She put a clapping emoji in the chat.
Ha ha ha!
Something.
Luna. Well, to be fair, I didn't die.
Luna be practicing social distancing. Actually, I heard some good news. Oh, Joanna tweeted this out anyway. Retweeted, I mean. Northern Ireland did not get a single new coronavirus case in the past 24 hours.
Yay!
And I also read that New Zealand has been free of all cases for the past 3 weeks. So, just some good news. There's some countries that are actually, getting very good at flattening the curve.
Yeah.
Not
I know
us,
something's,
but
no, I think Illinois is starting to decrease in cases.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not 100% sure. That's what I heard. Don't quote me.
Well, I don't want to get into the politics of Audrey, but you're correct. America is not one of those countries, and let's just agree to leave it at that.
Yeah.
Are you at 220 yet? 225?
227.
Okay. No, it's okay. We could just all agree to just leave it at that, Audrey. That's all. You're not in trouble or anything. Also, we're only $14.79 away from reaching the halfway point towards our goal. That is really close. That's awesome. Oh, that's cool, Crystal. Yeah. My area of Texas, well, let me just say that my wife's hospital saw a record new number of cases 3 days in a row this past week, but I think that's frankly to be expected. People don't know better. Well, they know better. That's the problem. They just refuse to... let's not get into it.
They just refuse to care.
They refuse to care, yeah. According to my stream, we're sitting at 60 people watching. Thanks, everybody. Hopefully that means we got 60 people watching or more by the time we get that shiny.
Hopefully.
It is a beautiful shiny. Can't wait to get it. But yeah, we do have stuff to look forward to this next few weeks. We got the Pokemon Isle of Armor. We've got Ninjala. I've got a few ideas for other videos as well. I just wish there was more beyond the next 2 weeks to look forward to. Like, I'm sure Ninjala could keep my channel occupied at least through July, maybe even longer. I really hope it has the kind of legs that Splatoon had, but there's no guarantee of that, and I just wish Nintendo gave us something.
I can see the potential in it. I don't know if it's just I had a hard time just with the controls, or if there's... I personally still think that they need to fix that parry system.
Yeah,
Ninjala.
I mean, I didn't understand the parry system until until this last time I played it, and I didn't enjoy it. Like, whenever I played the beta, every time I just flat out did not enjoy it. It was not fun to me. Even the one time I won, I was losing for most of the game. I peaked at 4th place. I was constantly in 6th or even 7th. And I was just not having fun. And then in the last few seconds, suddenly for some reason I jumped to 2nd place, and then only thanks to the bonuses did I win. Now how am I supposed to have fun when I'm losing the whole time and then manage to win just because of sheer luck? And then most of the other times when I was winning, I still lost because other people got bonuses. So right when I thought I knew I was playing the game properly, I got a hard dose of reality that said, nope, you don't have a clue. So... that's why I'm saying I'm hoping that playing with friends makes it a lot more fun. It made Splatoon fun. It makes a lot of other games fun, but... oh, man. I can only hope.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, at this point, I'm one of those people who thinks Splatoon 3, but again, I don't think it's going to come for at least another few years.
Yeah.
If on the Switch at all.
Yeah. If I were Nintendo, I would be making Splatoon 3, and I would put it on the Switch. Splatoon 2 sold, 10 million units? Just physical copies? So, it's sold a ridiculous amount. It's one of the best-selling Nintendo games ever.
I still think they ended the Splatfest too early. And I think that's also part of the reason that they it kind of died down. Because I personally like to see Splatfest go for another year. That's just me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Splatfest went for 2 full years. That's double what the first game lasted. And then we got an extra Splatfest just now, 3 years after the game came out. That's pretty long for an online game by Nintendo standards for them to support it. But yeah, I mean, I would hope beyond hope that Splatoon 3 is a thing, that it will happen and that it'll come out relatively soon, but I don't know if I trust Nintendo to do that. These are the same people who say that a new Star Fox game is just remaking the original Star Fox for the 4th time 25 years later. So I don't know. I just don't trust Nintendo to come up with something that people want.
Again, you never know.
Never know. We can hope, but
Honestly, I really wish for more news on Breath of the Wild too.
yeah, everyone does.
But again, it was like only a teaser from like last year, so
Yeah. Was it just last year? Yeah, it was, wasn't it? 2019. Yeah, it was, because Doug Bowser had become president. Yeah.
I still think your reaction was it was more so at the end was kind of one of the funniest.
I mean, to be fair, if the pandemic hadn't happened, then I'm sure Nintendo would have given us a nice big E3 Direct. But now they're not gonna. They reached out to all their third-party partners and said, don't bother making any videos for us. We're not doing a presentation this year. So,
Which is actually kind of sad.
I mean, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if there's not a single Direct for the entire rest of the year. There might not ever be another one. It had already been so long since they'd done one. Like, the past, I'd like to say 3 Directs in a row had been record droughts between Directs for so long, and this last one was so underwhelming. Like, what did they even talk about? Like, there's going to be a new ARMS character for Smash, which we still don't know what it is, by the way. And they gave the release date for Xenoblade, and that was about it. So, man.
Actually, speaking of ARMS, like, wasn't ARMS like? Isn't all the ARMS characters like spirits, or in what was his name? Springman's case, in case in Springman, he's an assist trophy as well. Aren't they like all spirits?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to the spirits. I wouldn't be surprised if the ARMS character was 8 different ARMS characters, in the same way that Bowser Jr. is just all of the
Koopalings?
Koopalings, yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was like the default is Ribbon Girl, but you also... I got my shiny!
Oh, congratulations!
179!
God, I really have bad shiny luck.
Oh man, Corey, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I don't ever really shiny hunt, so.
You know what? You keep looking for it. After I nickname this, I'm gonna go after my Nidoran. I got my shiny. It's beautiful. Hype in the chat, everybody. Skip over this song. That's a better song. 179. Wow, I didn't even fill up a full box.
Wow.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Also, that's about half of what it usually takes me to get a shiny in this game. Usually it takes me like 300 plus eggs. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that. Alright, we are going to name it Shuck McHuck. It's a boy, so it works. Shuck. Mick. Huck. There we go. Shuck McHuck. Let me go ahead and save my game. 999 hours and 59 minutes. Very good. Let me go ahead and delete just a few Shuckle from my PC so that I can have enough room to hatch the rest of these eggs. It's completely possible I get a second shiny Shuckle today out of these remaining 5 eggs that I'll have. Alright, it has a quirky nature and its ability is Gluttony. What is Gluttony? Does that affect berries, I think?
I don't remember.
Gluttony. Gluttony causes the Pokemon to eat berries that would normally be eaten at 25% or lower at 50% or lower instead. So it would eat a citrus berry once it reaches yellow instead of red, for example.
Huh.
Alright. It's the only Gen 2 Pokemon that is capable of having Gluttony. That's cool. Okay. Am I going to find another shiny Pokemon? Yeah, I've only been streaming for 45 minutes now, so I'm going to... After I finish hatching the rest of these eggs, I'm going to swap over to Let's Go and go after that Nidoran again. Maybe I'll even find it this time. Well, that was very fast.
Yeah.
I mean, it took me 5 hours total, but only 45 minutes today. And you will get that shiny, Corey. I do find it the tiniest bit ironic that... Okay, very ironic. That you were so far ahead of both Wazzy and me in egg hatches. And yet we got it before you. This is why we say egg count doesn't matter, people. Is because you could get it way before someone else, even if they're super far ahead of you.
Yeah.
So what are you at now, Corey? Are you at 240 yet?
Close.
Huh. Yep, Gary missed it. Gary 100% missed it.
Oof.
Major oof. Major oof. So once I'm done hatching these shinies, actually... Oh man, I forgot. What's in my Switch? You know, it doesn't matter. I don't need Sword and Shield. In my Switch, I can access Pokemon Homes. Pokemon Home can access save data without the cartridge being in there, so makes things easier.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. I wanna... Did I see the SpaceX launch yesterday morning? No, it was 4 a.m. my time, and I was sleeping. I was happily sleeping. Okay, I need to pick up the egg outside and then pick up my Shuckle from the daycare that I put in here. It's actually the Shuckle that was gifted to you in Johto. So I picked it up in Heart Gold, transferred it up to White, and then transferred it from White to XY. So, yeah. The parent of this shiny Shuckle is from Johto. It grew 28 levels in all this time that I've been hatching eggs.
Wow. That's actually pretty impressive.
Yeah. Okay, I wanna... What I want to do is this Shuckle... No, I don't want to deposit. I want to organize boxes. And the screen just went out. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. Okay. Move back to this one. This one. Okay. Need to hatch 3 more eggs. Then I could do some moving around. Maybe mute my phone while I'm at it. There we go. I actually already had a shiny Shuckle in this game, but it was gifted to me by someone a long time ago. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this Shuckle in this game, and then the one that was gifted to me, I'm going to move up to Gen 8 and put in my shiny dex there. That is my plan.
Okay.
Oh, don't worry, Gary. I will show off the shiny Shuckle again once I'm done hatching these eggs. Do you think we'll be able to shiny hunt Cubfu in the DLC? I doubt it. I think that it'll be locked just like Zacian and Zamazenta and Eternatus.
I 100% agree. Because it's a story Pokemon, correct?
Yeah, it is. I'm almost positive. I think you'll be able to at least shiny. Well, I don't know. The legendary birds and the Reggies. I think you'll be able to shiny hunt them, but I don't think so. I don't know because they're raid Pokemon and you can hunt raids. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I think I got one more egg.
Aren't those coming in Crown Tundra? The birds and Reggies?
I'm almost positive those are going to be in the Isle of Armor.
I thought I heard they were supposed to be in Crown Tundra.
Yeah, Nathaniel, there's also rumors that Pokemon Stars will be coming out on the Switch. It's just going to be an enhanced port of Sun and Moon. Good thing that panned out as true, huh? Don't believe rumors. Don't believe leaks, because they might not be correct, and usually they're not. Just double checking, making sure. Yep, one more egg. Good luck with your league session.
What?
Oh, Emil is doing league, I guess.
Oh.
Which
Good luck.
Which Pokemon game is this? This is Pokemon Y. My second favorite game. Like, it's tied between this and Sword and Shield as my second favorite. My number one favorite is Pokemon Silver. Not Soul Silver, original Silver. So, but man, I love this game. I love Gen 6 and Gen 8. It's hard to call it a winner between them. The more I think about it, the more I think maybe Gen 6 does win out, but it is so close. It's essentially a tie. Have I ever played Minecraft? Yeah, Connor, have you ever watched my Minecraft videos on YouTube? I have quite a few. Do I know DGR? I know I'll never be as good as him at Mario Maker. Yeah, Crystal, what is a Minecraft? Yeah, my Minecraft area. Fun fact, if you're a channel member of mine, so if you hit that join button here on YouTube, you actually do get access to my Minecraft server. Which I have not visited all year. But there is a giant Zippy there. Last I knew. Alright, I guess we did not get a second shiny Shuckle.
Oh well.
I'm perfectly happy with the one. I don't know what I would have even done with a second. I guess given one away.
I don't know.
Yeah, Gary, sarcasm is a foreign language to you, isn't it? There's Shuck McHuck. Gary wanted to know Shuck McHuck, what it looked like. There it is. Beautiful Shuckle McHuckle. So let's go ahead and deposit these. These go. Okay, let me go ahead and organize my boxes now. Yeah, no signal figures. Want to put you here. There we go. Capture device not found.
Uh-oh.
Never gotten that error before. There we go. Okay. Okay, so this Super Sudba was the Shuckle that was gifted to me. I am now replacing it with Shuck McHuck. And I'll probably just put it in box 1 here. Okay. And Mag Cargo's number 219, so you go here? Yeah, that's right. Okay. So now this Super Suba is now in box 1, which means I can safely move it forward into Pokemon Bank and then from Bank into Pokemon Home. And then from home into saving my game several times here. Also, at some point, I've got to remember to empty my box full of Shuckle, but I don't need to do that right now. Okay, Pokemon Home is... No, Bank. Bank, that's what I want. And then from Bank to Home, and then from Home to my copy of Sword and Shield. If you make a level in Mario Maker 1, then tell me the code next time will I play and like. Probably not, Salem. I'm not a Mario Maker player. I have it, but I probably won't, frankly. Sorry, just rather be honest. Yeah, I'm sure I'll play Wii U games at some point, Singularity. Okay, I want to move Super Suba. Just want to move you to a completely different box just to be safe. Okay, save. Open Pokemon Home. I want to move Pokemon. Begin move. You could just use the app on your phone, the Pokemon Home app on your phone, to move stuff from the bank to home. I find that pretty cool. Now I don't need to boot up my Switch in order to do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Begin. Want to move. Yep, good thing I put it in its own box. Okay. Okay. Bear with me, guys. I'm going to be out of frame here. I need to pay close attention to my 3DS screen. You up to 250 yet?
Yeah, just about. Actually, I think I am.
You will get it. Once you hit 256, you'll be halfway to odds. If that helps.
I just guess my luck in in shiny hunting is pretty bad again. Well, then again, I don't really shiny hunt, so.
Okay, move is in progress. My shiny Shuckle is currently moving up to Pokemon Bank, which means I could swap over to... this? Ah. Oh, no. I've got to reboot OBS because my computer restarted. Oh, man.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, no.
That's okay, that's okay. The stream will be identical. There will just be a brief blip in the stream. So, guys, don't go anywhere. The stream will blip, but do not go anywhere. It will come immediately back, I promise. Just bear with me. Just go in here. There we go. Stream should be back.
All right.
Everyone, please confirm stream is back online. Yeah. Good job, CTF. Good job paying attention to the stream. Why is my capture card not working for my 3DS again? We just close and open the program.
Uh-oh.
Guys, you guys are not very good at actually paying attention, are you? Okay, stream is back online. Well, I brought out Omega Ruby, so I'm going to try and do a double hunt again, but I guess we'll see. And separate. There we go. Alright, looks good. Alright. Opening Pokemon Home now. Let me open up Omega Ruby as well. And go to this shiny death counter. Run that script. Good. Should be 1, 2. Okay. One Pokemon that can be moved. One Pokemon at a time. Yes. Okay. And starting on my Latios.
Right.
Okay, want to use that save file? Yes. Up, shiny Shuckle right here. See, Super Suba. Want to move you to my shiny box, which is right here. You go directly after the Gyarados. Okay. So move all of you here. And just like that, now I have a shiny Shuckle and Sword and Shield as well.
Nice.
That was easy and fast. Alright. Yes, save and quit. And I just remembered I've got to use Joy-Con for Let's Go. That'll be fun. I don't know if I could do 2 at once. I guess we'll see. Let's Go is, I guess it's over here. Alright, let me get the Joy-Con out. And changing this tally to 0. And I've got to replace the Sizzlypede real fast with Nidoran. Oh, there's one right there, so I can get started immediately. Come on, Nidoran female. This is what I'm looking for. That's a big GIF. Alright, and just like that, we can continue.
Right. All right. My dog is just staring at me. Oh, come here.
Yeah, I could totally double hunt like this. This isn't too bad.
Hi, baby. Hi.
Nathaniel, it's because I've been looking for this Nidoran for months, and I just want it.
Oh, good girl.
I've been looking. Shiny Nido, like Nidoqueen, is my favorite Pokemon in Gen 1, so I want a shiny of it. So that's why. I'm not used to playing Let's Go with my left hand. This will be interesting. Oh, there we go.
Halfway to odds.
Yes, they will be shiny in the overworld, so the second that one is a shiny, we'll know about it, even before we encounter it. No, I'm not into the Pokemon TCG virtually at all, H. I do like looking at the card designs whenever a new set comes out, but that's about it. I'm not into the competitive scene. I'm not into the collecting scene whatsoever. How am I doing this fine Sunday? I'm doing great, Luna Fox Gamer. I got my shiny. And Corey will too in just a few minutes here.
Hopefully.
Oh, I have a feeling. Can't tell you whether the feeling is correct, but I got a feeling. So, here's the thing. Every 11 encounters, actually, every 10 encounters beginning at 11, the odds of Nidoran's shininess go up. So, and it maxes out at 31. At 31 chains of Nidoran, the odds max out for it to be a shiny, which I believe is 1 in 270. I could be wrong, but I think that's correct, so... I didn't reset for the Latios. The Latios... What do you mean I didn't reset for the Latios? What do you mean by that, Nathaniel? Also, if a Spearow is shiny before Nidoran, I won't care, because I do need a shiny Spearow. So, essentially, once the counter reaches 31 for Nidoran, I don't think I'll be bumping it up anymore. I think I'll just go to 31 just to show our chain is maxed out and leave it at that. Now, I can answer questions, Emil. I just don't understand the question. Why didn't I not reset the counter for Latios? I don't understand that question. Because I was at 2020 for Latios before I started. I'm just picking up where I left off. And if this stream goes on long enough, I'm going to hit double or half odds for Latios today, which is 2048.
Wow.
What's my favorite evolution? Sylveon. It is gorgeous and beautiful and precious. I would protect her with my life. And if it's a boy, then I'll consider it. It'll be a case-by-case basis. What's my favorite Wii U game? Splatoon. Surprised that's not obvious. Do I know what I'm going to get for June pickups? Well, I have some things that I'll be showing off. That's for sure. For example, I'm looking right now, Final Fantasy VII Remake soundtrack. It's spread out over 7 discs. I'm going to be showing that off. It's up there.
Wow.
But it's just out of reach. Otherwise, I'd go after it. I don't want to knock my webcam out of focus. Umbreon best evolution. Umbreon is pretty high up there, Crystal. Oh, I forgot to set a lure. Do I have a lure? Oh, shoot. Oh, right. What's my favorite Pokemon ever? Helioptile. Again, is that not obvious? There we go. Max Lure. That's what I want to use. Forgot about that. That also increases the shiny rate, actually, using a lure in this game. It's not by much, but hey, if you can increase your shininess at all, then take advantage of it, right? I do like Glaceon as well. Like, I like most of the evolutions. The only ones that I genuinely dislike, or at least just don't like as much as the others, are like Flareon, Jolteon, and Leafeon. But I like all the others. That's a no on the Latios. That's a Nidoran male, not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a female that is that color. That's what I'm looking for. Female, please. Well, if you have fan art to send me, I would sure appreciate it. Tersiac. Sorry if I mispronounced that. As soon as I set the lure, the Nidoran are impossible to find.
Go figure.
As soon as I hit a chain of 11, they'll start spawning way more often. But I've got to get to that chain first. And then, like I said, after that, once I hit a chain of 31... That's not a shiny, is it? No, it kind of looked like one. Must be the lighting.
I don't know.
There we go. What is the easiest game to shiny hunt in? Easily Let's Go. Easily. It's very common for me to get shinies in under an hour in this game. And even though the hardest things to shiny hunt, like, as long as you set up properly, it's not hard per se, it just takes time. Like my Alolan Vulpix or my Mewtwo. Just takes time. But as long as you're prepared, no big deal. Ah, yes, my beautiful Alolan Vulpix. Let's just go ahead and admire it here for a second. Did I not up my counter after that Nidoran? Guess I didn't. Here we go, my beautiful, shiny Alolan Vulpix. Right here on screen for all of you to see. I got it fair and square. 2,234 in-game trades. Oh, it is beautiful. Oh, it is gorgeous. Oh, look at it, why don't ya? And now we continue. Back to Nidoran. Oh. Get out of that. Well, that'd be nice, Nathaniel, but I don't think the real world works like that. Yes, that's a full odds Alolan Vulpix. That's a no on the Latios. This isn't a vest, this is just a sleeveless shirt. It's very, very hot in the house, and I decided to just... Wow, actually my catch is up to 9. Wow. I am way behind on my Nidoran counter. There we go. Or maybe I was just hitting the wrong button. That's also a possibility.
You never know.
Yeah, I never know. Anyway, so this is just a sleeveless shirt. Trust me, it is way too hot for me to be wearing a vest, or at least a vest on top of something else. Ooh, hello. This is number 10. Nightingale, that's... Hold on, that's, 1,200? You're up to 1,200 eggs hatched and no shiny yet? Wow. That's as much as it took for me to get my Poplio. Don't give up hope. I believe in you. Okay, with this Nidoran, my odds for a shiny begin to go up. And also we'll start seeing a lot of rarer Pokemon. So we're going to see Charizards and Dragonites in the overworld. Why is he laid out to all my favorite Pokemon? Well, let me remove my webcam real quick and let you admire the beauty and cuteness of my Zippy. That is why. That right there. That's why. When will I make another Uno Flip video? That's more up to my friends than to me. I
mean, right now I'm still available, so...
Oh, I'll remember that. Frankly, I actually haven't put out the I haven't actually asked anyone if they want to play with me again since then. I just... I don't know. I guess I just apparently wrongly assumed that people wouldn't be interested. I'm so used to people just not responding to me when I put out a call for, hey, do you guys want to make a video with me? So it's not exactly rejection, but it still hurts. Ooh. See what I mean, though? Nidoran are just spawning all over the place now, so this is fast. Be even faster if it didn't just knock the Pokeball back. Galarian Darumaka was over double that, so you're not scared. Okay, well, hopefully you get it sooner than that. Yeah, I always do, Crystal, I know. That's just something I've got to get over. I've got to just ask. I mean, I did ask that thing last night, and people did respond relatively quickly, so... Yeah, you know what? I will go ahead and ask if anyone's interested in another Uno video sometime.
Again, I'm basically free.
I'll remember that.
Hopefully the game works this time.
Yeah, I know. I forgot about that. Last time it just... Oh, man.
I honest to God felt so bad. I really didn't know what was happening.
Just Ubisoft with their perfect programming as always.
Flawless game.
Flawless. Well, Tersiak, I'd like to know how you play Let's Go on an Xbox. I'd love to know how you pulled that off.
Dude, really?
Where are you, Nidoran? Yes, I played Pokken Tournament. I guess you didn't see that video either, huh? It was hard for me to get those videos made. Pretty much Chaco was the only other person in our group who got that game. Okay, that was number 14. $15. Oh, you and I... Yeah, you're right, Crystal. I'm sorry. I forgot about that. I'm so sorry. Now, the reason I never played Pokken Tournament that much isn't because people weren't interested. It was just flat out because I didn't find that game fun at all. That was just not a fun game for me, so... Not even playing it with my friends, like with Chaco and Crystal, and having some fun times with them. Not even that was enough for me to be actually interested in sitting down and playing it. So, that's my excuse. That's just straight up.
Well.
That's just straight up on me. Are you up to 275 yet?
Yeah.
Are you up to 300?
No, at 275.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just my luck or if it's just something else, because I know I have both the shiny charm and the oval charm.
My screen just went.
What?
My screen just went black. But it's fine. It's fine. I got it back. Which Star Wars movie is my favorite? The Force Awakens, Episode 7. Which I know is an incredibly unpopular opinion, but oh well, it's my favorite. You guys asked. Do I like playing Splatoon 2 or Pokemon more? It depends on my mood, but overall, probably Pokemon. I've been a fan of Pokemon since the day it came to North America. I've been a fan of Splatoon since before that it came to, before it came out at all. But Splatoon, it's just not fun for me anymore. Just because it's so hard to play. Like, everyone is an expert except for me. Same problem with Fortnite. I'm just not good at it anymore. Well, I don't even know if it's that I'm not good at it. It's just that I just flat out don't have fun, so. Yeah, what Crystal said. Shiny hunting is very luck-based, Corey, so don't feel bad.
Aw, thank you, Crystal.
Oh, is that the Giratina that you're talking? Oh, no, you said Wild Hunt. That's something different then. Yeah, Crystal's been going after a bunch of things she hasn't gotten yet, so... I mean, if you want a prime example of stuff that no one's gotten yet, look at me and my Latios. I've been going after this for over 2.5 years now, and I haven't gotten it, so don't feel bad.
Though to be fair, the Latios is one of those that has like very, very low shiny odds, and it's a very long reset. So
it's an incredibly long reset. Oh, Crystal's going after Sizzly Pete as well. Yeah, and Nightingale and Shiny Manaphy, which I'm never going to do. I don't have that kind of patience.
Girl, Nightingale, and my heart goes out to you. Again, because...
My heart goes out to you, my hat goes up to you. Off to you. You can have my hat and eat it for all I care, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. Have I played Just Dance? I'd like to say I did once, but if I did, it was a very long time ago, so... I don't know, when I feel like dancing in front of my TV, I'd rather be playing Wii Sports. That's 21 on Nidoran. We're now only 10 away from maxing out our chain.
Alright.
Yes, I'll be streaming the Pokemon DLC on Wednesday, and it will be live after I am done streaming, so you guys can watch it as well, if you don't watch it when I am streaming it.
I mean, I would like to watch it, but then again, it's like...
You'd rather play it yourself?
I don't want any spoilers, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I had the same problem with Final Fantasy. Well, I totally get it. I absolutely get it. And that's why I'm leaving it live after I'm done streaming. So then if you want to watch it later after you don't mind the spoilers, then it's there for you guys to watch. I've been getting messages I haven't even noticed. Oh. Well, that is a conversation that I will not be sharing. You don't think a hat would be very nourishing? Well, have you ever tried eating a hat, Nightingale? I doubt you have, so don't knock it till you tried it. Don't try it, by the way. I'm not telling you guys to actually try eating a hat. I don't want for parents to make their kids stop watching me because I'm a bad influence. I'm totally a bad influence, by the way. I am not a good influence whatsoever. Yeah, that's that is something to look forward to, Nightingale, is all the stuff that we'll be able to shiny hunt in the DLC.
I mean, I'm sort of hoping Manaphy will come back, but then again, I know it's also a mythical, so its chances are very, very, very slim.
I think it wouldn't be unreasonable to expect for the Manaphy egg to come back in the Diamond and Pearl remakes instead. I would prefer that.
Oh, I will riot if they don't, because
especially like I don't remember for sure, but I don't think Dialga and Palkia and Giratina are in the expansion pass. So it just makes sense to give them the Diamond and Pearl remakes on the Switch as part of Gen 8. But I could be wrong. They could be in the expansion pass, and I've just forgotten seeing them, but I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Like a whole, like how they did like with the Latias and Latios side, like side story.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Yeah, so do I. According to Crystal, they'll be in Crown Tundra. Huh. And yes, I'll be streaming Ninjala when it comes out. I'll be streaming it. I'll be making videos. I'll be playing with my friends. I might be playing solo. I'm going to try and make hide and seek happen because that seems to be the only thing that gets clicks on my channel. So,
I mean, you could play it because of that.
That huge that huge city thing. But no, I mean, yes, there will be a lot of Ninjala content on my channel. You guys do not have to worry about that.
I mean, you could also do story mode because that's and yes, Ninjala story mode is a thing.
Yeah, but you have to pay for it, and I probably will.
Really?
Yeah, I probably will. Yes, you have to pay for it.
It's
100% free otherwise, so it just makes sense.
I guess I'm like, oh, I mean, because I saw the trailer for it the other day.
Yeah, there is a story mode, and you have to pay for it.
It looks interesting. I'm not gonna lie on that.
Yeah. What does Shiny Chansey look like? It looks like that. That right there. That's a Shiny Chansey. Aren't you glad you asked? Actually, I like Chansey's coloring. It's like a minty green. I guess I just like green, minty green Pokemon. The Mewtwo, the Latios, the Chansey.
Well, isn't green your favorite color anyway?
It is. It actually is. Paying for story mode, yeah, you have to pay for it. But frankly, I expected that if there was a story mode, you would have to pay for it because it's a 100% free game otherwise. So, not to mention, it was revealed a long time ago that it's getting a physical cartridge release in Japan, and it doesn't make much sense to pay to get a copy of a free game, does it? So, I just sort of expected a paid story mode at some point. Come here, Nito. There you are, Nito. I guess I can go ahead and get rid of this text there, because... yeah. Because we already got the shiny Shuckle, so... Instead of eating cake, I am watching you. Well, you can't do both? Is it impossible to eat and watch TV at the same time? Man... the entire 1900s was a lie. Okay, this is number 31 on Nidoran. My chain is now maxed out.
So you can't walk and chew gum at the same time, too?
Well, the 70s were a lie in that case. Oh, scary thought. The 70s were 50 years ago.
Wow.
The chain is now maxed out, but what I will do is I will encounter and run away from Nidoran in order to force them to spawn faster. So I will keep going up, but the chain is maxed out. It just forces them to spawn faster. Oh, and the Nidoran male ran into me, but that's okay. I could just run away and my chain is fine.
Okay.
You know, it's interesting. We do Splatoon Olympics every 2 years. We didn't do that this year, and it's kind of a good thing because the Olympics were delayed until next year. And I don't even know how we could have done it next year, just because there's nothing left to do that I can think of that's imaginative. But it doesn't even matter anyway because it sounds like the Olympics has just been flat out canceled. The International Olympics Committee has submitted a proposal to just flat out cancel the Tokyo Olympics.
Things that aged poorly. Mario and Sonic at the 2020 Olympic Games.
Exactly.
I'm sorry that.
No, you're right. You got a point.
Well, again, to be fair, nobody foresaw this happening.
Yeah, no one could have known. Least of all Sega. They're very bad at predicting future events. That's just a joke about basically the entire history of Sega there. Why do I want a shiny Nidoran female? Because Nidoqueen is my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon, and I want a shiny of that. And I've been trying to get the shiny Nidoran female in this game for months. It's about time that I just get it already. And I will get it today. I hope.
Hopefully. Maybe.
Maybe. We'll see. Oh, there's so many that are spawning now. This is why I do the runaway method, people. It just forces one Nidoran to go away, and it gives a very high probability that the Pokemon that replaces it is also a Nidoran. If I see a shiny Rattata, I'll just ignore it because I have all the shiny Rattata I need in this game. It wouldn't be me failing a shiny, it would just be me ignoring it because I don't need it. There's a difference. Failing a shiny is if I were to see the Rattata, encounter the Rattata, try and catch it, and it runs away. That's a failure of a shiny.
You know, that's honestly really what I don't like about, like, the Let's Go games and Go. I truly do hate that.
The shiny Rattatas?
No, like the running away. Like, you know how you just have to just throw the ball and catch it?
Ah, yeah. But it can run away.
That's what I just don't like.
Yeah. That's part of why I prefer Masuda hunting, because then there's zero chance of it ever running away. Or me accidentally knocking it out. Yes, I have a shiny Helioptile. I put a highlight of that on my channel as well. So I guess the highlight of me finding the shiny Shuckle will be tomorrow's video.
Yep.
Get away from me, Spearow. Said Ash Ketchum. Oh, I'm not lucky. I just wanted a shiny Helioptile, so I hunted for one and I got one. It's not that hard. If I want a shiny, I just go after it and then stick to it until I get it. There's no luck involved. I mean, there's some luck involved with when you get the shiny, but as far as actually hunting it, it's just sticking with it until you get it. Do a live stream of watching all my Uno videos. I don't think people would be interested in that.
I don't know.
Oh, you know what, Brian? Gen 1 was a very fun generation. It was the first generation. It was, you know, the one that has the most nostalgia attached to it for a lot of people. So I don't blame Game Freak at all for wanting to milk it, as you so put it. Oh, no,
yeah.
I want to just run away. Thank you. I want to save all my Ultra Balls. Do I like Nidoqueen's shiny? Not as much as I like the other Nidos. Like every other Pokemon in the Nidoran line for both male and female is cool because its shiny is just the exact opposite of, like, Nidoran male's shiny is just Nidoran female's coloring, and Nidorina's coloring is the same as Nidorino's. Even Nidoking's coloring is even Nidoking's shiny is the same as Nidoqueen's coloring, but Nidoqueen's shiny is nowhere close. So no, I don't particularly like it as much as I like the other Nidorans, but there's not much you can really do about it. Nidoqueen is my favorite Pokemon. That's why I'm going after this. If it wasn't my favorite, if it wasn't even in my top 10, I don't know if I would care that much.
That is actually quite strange that the other Nidos have, the inverse. Nidoqueen's just the odd ones out. No pun intended.
Yeah. No pun intended.
The odd ones out?
I don't get it.
You never heard of the odd ones out?
I guess not. I mean, I know the metaphor, but...
There's YouTube. He's an animator on YouTube. He has over 1 million subscribers at this point.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I got the shiny Shuckle about an hour ago. Oh, this whole time I wasn't recording to my computer. That means I'm going to have to download the YouTube video, which is going to be lower quality, but... oh well, that's my fault. I was wondering when that lure would run out. I gotta get my screen changed or something. I keep seeing these things out of the corner of my eye and thinking that they're shiny. I think they've got a pink hint to them, but they don't.
Huh.
Well, maybe I just need to get my eyes checked. Maybe I'm going blind as well as deaf. I want my Joy-Con.
Oops. Two.
How many people are watching? Still around 50. Wow, thanks guys. Hope you guys are enjoying. What do you want to talk about, Corey?
I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
I'd like to talk about how shiny just showed up on my screen, but that hasn't happened yet. So
same.
Let's see. Today is June 14. Huh. Well, June 19 would have been my grandfather's 98th birthday. He was born in 1922.
Huh. He would have been older than my grandmother. She was born in 28, I believe.
Oh, that would make him 6 years older, yeah.
Because my grandmother was born, I think I think she was born in 29. I do remember that she is younger than Mickey Mouse by a few months.
Oh, wow. So that would make her 28. Yeah, 28 in 28.
Yeah, that's actually really amazing that my grandmother is younger than Mickey Mouse by only 6 months.
Yeah. You know, it's also kind of crazy to think about. Next year will mark the 80th anniversary since America entered World War II, 1941. 1941 marked 80 years since the beginning of the Civil War. So, as of next year, World War II splits the difference between the Civil War and the present day.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to think of just how young America is. I came across a fascinating video on YouTube a few weeks ago of like a bunch of Civil War veterans that were filmed in the 1920s and 1930s just talking about the war, and a lot of them were like farmers and just people who were retired, and they were just sitting there talking about their experiences and different events throughout their life, and it was just ridiculous to see them talking about it so casually in a film shot over 100 years ago about something that, you know, I equate in history books to like something that just happened in ancient history.
Yeah.
And to think that in the Civil War, they were only about 80 years removed from the start of the country. Just kind of amazing to think about how young America is. We're only, like my ancestors are, like, I'm only, like, maybe 4 to 5 generations removed from when my ancestors entered this country in 1703. That's when my ancestors came here. Just, wow.
Huh.
Although, to be fair, my ancestors, up until even my own parents, had a tendency to not have kids until very late in life. So, I mean, I was born when my parents were both pushing 40.
Wow.
But still, it's kind of amazing to think about.
Yeah, it is.
And maybe I can get a shiny, too. Who knows? Well, I already got my Shuckle today, but come on. You know what's funny? There could have been shiny Dragonites and Charizards in the sky above me, and I wouldn't know because I'm not going up into the sky. I can see their shadows, but not actually the Pokemon.
Or as everyone in like the first season of the anime said, Pokemon.
Pokemon, yeah. Yeah, kitty cats. I've already caught 31. My chain is maxed out. There's no reason to catch them after this. So I'm just encountering them and running away to try and force more to spawn in their place. How's Alex? Fat.
He's a good boy.
Yeah. He is good. I love him. But he is also fat. That is a fact that we cannot deny. He's become a lot more mellow lately. He's been lying around a lot, not eating his food as quickly, which is good because he almost always barfs it straight up. As cats do. There's just nothing you can do about that. I don't know what the Egyptians were thinking when they domesticated those things, but here we are, 3,000 years later, suffering for it. At least he's not missing most of his tail. No, he's got his full tail. He keeps using it as a little blanket. It's adorable.
Aww.
When he curls up into a big fat chimichanga burrito. What kind of cat is he? He's an orange tabby, I believe. Anyone ever named male Nidoran Romeo and female Nidoran Juliet? Oh, that's the shiny! I just see the shiny. It's at the bottom of the screen. It's at the bottom of the screen. Let me go ahead and pause the game. Wait, is it? That's not it.
I was gonna say you just got the shiny before I did.
I got jebaited. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Am I just blind, people? Please tell me I'm not the only one who thought that was an actual shiny. Oh man, I got jebaited. I'm so blind. Oh man. I'm just blind. I don't know, maybe it's my viewing area of this screen. Maybe it's the matte finish of it or something. I don't know. Apparently it didn't even look shiny to everyone else, so that's on me, everyone. I apologize. I'm so bad at that. That was on me. I'm sorry. See, that one looks fine. Oh, man. I am embarrassed.
It happens.
Of course, now when I finally do see the shiny, I'm not going to believe it. Maybe the little red effect was throwing me off. That's possible. That's very possible. That is not a Nidoran female. That is Nidoran male.
Oops.
What I'm looking for is a female with the colors of a male. It's getting hot in your room again. I hate that feeling, Crystal, especially in the summer. You know what's scary? It's not even summer yet. It's still technically spring for another week. I always associate June with summer, but it doesn't even turn summer until June is almost over. Same with December and winter. Most of December is actually fall. It doesn't become winter until just a few days before Christmas. Am I the only one who finds that strange?
No, it is actually quite strange that we associate, like, the main month that turns, the season with, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bad at speaking.
Same with March. March is when spring begins, and yet it not until the end of the month, and I still think of March as spring, even though most of it is winter. Well, I hope so too, kitty cats. Are those two Spearow at the top are in sync? For a second, I thought I was just seeing double. Look at them. That is so funny. Look at them. They're merging together. Nothing is spawning. It's all Spearow. Wow. I'm sorry. I keep cutting you off. What were you saying?
You said, well, how many, what was the number for Shuckle?
Shuckle was...
the ads?
256, you're halfway there.
Because I am way past that.
Okay, well, you're over halfway there to odds. Odds are 512. Yeah, you just realized that Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire Latios or Latios would be a thing. hunt for. Yeah, Ninetales, it would be a pain to hunt for. I don't know who would possibly try and hunt for it like that. Who would be that still? Nothing is spawning. What's going on? These Spearow are just going around in circles and not despawning. What's going on?
I don't know.
I'm gonna just pop over to the other grass. I named my Mewtwo Dio. Yep, you were expecting a shiny Mewtwo, but it was me, Dio! That's why. There are already haters here. Yeah, hi, you must be new.
I still find it amazing that guy...
Why? How?
Nonchalantly, just, like, what?
Yeah.
You know,
you don't deserve a shiny if that's your attitude. You don't deserve it.
Like, his friend was like, even before he officially closed the game, his
Right.
friend was freaking out because he found it, and yet he was just so nonchalantly. If that were me, I would have not touched anything.
Exactly.
After that.
Like, as soon as somebody freaked out, I just sat down my controller and be like, what? Tell me. Did we get it? Yeah. Just instantly assume they're freaking out because there's a shiny on screen. Well, Crystal, it's a super easy game to get shinies in. So, that's why I like shiny hunting in this game. Also, a living shiny dex should be relatively easy to get. Or at least just a shiny dex. Because there's only 153 Pokemon. I mean, there's some of them that you'll never get as a shiny like Mew. Actually, that might be the only one. You can get shiny Meltan and Melmetal in Pokemon Go, but only at specific times.
Okay.
How long is too long for a shiny hunt to be worth it? I don't think that there's such a thing as a shiny hunt going for too long. I think that you can, as long as you're persistent and you don't, as long as you know ahead of time that it might take a lot longer than you expect, then it doesn't matter. It can still be played in handheld. Oh yeah, actually I prefer handheld over playing it on a TV because then the gyro controls make it a lot easier to aim and throw Pokeballs, and my 3DS just came unplugged again. So yeah, I actually prefer handheld. And this next Nidoran will be number 100. We have now encountered 100 Nidoran female. Our odds are, I believe, actually, without the lure, it's 273. With the lure, it's like 230, maybe? I forget exactly. So, anyway, long story short, we're doing pretty good with Nidoran encounters. That sounds like a plan, Crystal. A lot of the shinies I've gotten in this game have just been me just deciding, you know what, I want a shiny today, but I don't really feel like doing much effort. So I just sat down and hunted for an hour. Actually, I got 5 shinies total while searching for my Bulbasaur, just because of other stuff that shined while I was looking for it. Just other stuff that sparkled, like a Kakuna, a Weedle, even a Pikachu. So I just decided... I decided to get those and then start on the Bulbasaur again because it was just worth it for me to pick those up along the way. And then, of course, when I was looking for my Ponyta the first time, I ended up finding a wild shiny Eevee, which was a highlight. I wasn't even looking for it. But yeah, the good thing about this game is even if you are searching for something, you could always find something else on the side that you weren't expecting, but you might end up picking up and then just start over on the thing that you were looking for, and it won't take that much extra time. which I think is just so nice. It's so nice to shiny hunt this game. How many eggs did it take to find Shuck McHuck? It took 179. I'm looking forward to shiny hunting for Charmander in this game. That's probably the next big thing I'll hunt for after this Nidoran. Frankly, if I get the Nidoran fast enough today, I might just go ahead and start on the Charmander today. I don't know. We'll see. Depends on how long you want to go, Corey.
I'm at 310.
Ooh, you're making good progress.
Yes, if I can only get the shiny.
If only. Trying to think where you can find Charmander in this game. I don't remember. I only remember Bulbasaur from Viridian Forest because I saw so many other people getting that.
Don't quote me, but I thought Mount Moon? Or...
I wouldn't be surprised if it's Mount Moon. Oh, that would be awesome, Nightingale. A shiny female Charmander. Wow. That would be awesome. Where do you get shiny Charmander in this game? I'd like to say Mount Moon like you, but I'd also like to say Route 3 between Pewter and Mount Moon.
I don't know.
Well, thank you for that vote of confidence, Crystal, but I don't know what I'm doing. I've never known what I'm doing. My whole life, I've just sort of winged it. How I got here, people ask me all the time, hey, Skull, how do you get big on YouTube? If I ever find out, I'll let you know. Promise. I don't have a clue. At least we get to admire that Charizard's belly and wings and tail right there on the top left. Oh my goodness, my stupid eye's playing tricks on me again. I actually thought that was it, but I wanted to get closer first just to make sure. Between Route 3 and Route 3 and Route 4 and Rock Tunnel. I guess I'll just look up and see what most people do when they shiny hunt for Charmander, which route they go for. Or maybe I'll just focus on whichever route has the most number of Pokemon that I'm missing a shiny for. So, like, if I were to instead get a shiny Onix or a shiny Jigglypuff, then I could just pick one of those routes. Nathaniel did it in Rock Tunnel. Good to know.
Okay.
I do like that the starters are catchable in this game in the wild. That's so cool. You never see that anywhere else, but it's just so cool. Yes, I got the shiny Shuckle about like over an hour ago now. I'm sorry. I never updated the thumbnail or the title, but I didn't have anything prepared for this Nidoran. The Shuckle highlight will be up tomorrow on my channel. Yeah, I think it's just when it glows red that is what throws me off. The red and the blue combining together makes it look pink. That is what throws me off. Also, if I get in another 12 resets on Latios today, I will hit the halfway point to odds. At the very least, we're making progress on Latios today. So
yeah.
Even if we somehow don't get the Nidoran, God forbid, then at least the Latios is getting resets in.
Yeah.
Quality is getting bad. We talk about the stream or my channel, because I won't argue about my channel, but the stream, check your internet. Okay, Nightingale got hers on Route 3. You were hunting Meowth. You were hunting Meowth, and you got a random, wild, female shiny Charmander? Wow, that's amazing.
That's luck right there.
That is amazing. Wow.
Hey, Nightingale, you want to give me some of that luck too?
No, this isn't Crystal. This is Corey. She's in the description of the stream. If you could use the Vulpix face, you would. Ah, yeah, the Vulpix is not a Muse face. Yeah, I love that one. So you were hunting Meowth on Route 3. That means you must have been playing Let's Go Eevee, because Meowth is not in Let's Go Pikachu. I only remember that because Let's Go Pikachu is missing the Pokemon that Pokemon Yellow is missing, which would include the Team Rocket Pokemon. The Ekans line, the Weezing line, and Meowth you cannot find in Pokemon Yellow, and thus you cannot find in Let's Go Pikachu.
You know, I did actually have Yellow at one point in time. I don't know what happened to it.
I have Yellow. Yellow's going to be the very last main series Pokemon game that I'll be able to complete in box for my collection. Which is on purpose. I figured it was only appropriate to make a Gen 1 game the last one I complete. Leaf Green is going to be the most expensive, though. I'm going to be lucky to pay $150 for it. I'm honestly expecting to spend $200 to complete it. For some reason, all those games have just skyrocketed in price these last few months.
Bless you.
Thank you. I've managed to meet myself on the stream at least. In
That's
Ruby,
good.
you have Shiny Groudon. I know that feeling. Took me 300 resets and some odd, like 370. I was very happy to get that Shiny Groudon. That was my very first Gen 3 Shiny ever in any game in all of history, as long as I played that. Pancham is not in Let's Go. You're right. Did somebody say it was?
Who said it was? Because I know they were clear that it was only Gen 1 Pokemon.
I'm not seeing anyone who said that. Or is Crystal just realizing that?
I don't know.
I haven't shiny hunted Pancham ever. Maybe I'll go after that in the Friend Safari sometime. No, someone said it. Oh. Oh, I see. Yeah, Kitty Cats for Life said. That was Anita Rand mail at the bottom. Don't get my hopes up. You got a shiny Pancham and Let's Go Eevee by accident. Yeah, that's impossible. Sorry to tell you.
Somebody probably hacked, or you're making it up.
Making it up, yeah. Mixed up the games. Yeah, there are a lot of Pokemon games. I guess that's easy enough to do, but I didn't like Pancham that much in the beginning, but then Serena got one in the anime, and now I think it's adorable. I might be biased.
Is Serena your favorite of the Ash's companions?
I don't know. She had the potential to be, but I don't know. Currently it's May, but I'd call Serena a close second.
Yeah, May was actually one of the... I don't know, I really liked May.
So did I.
Never... Well, this was more when I was younger. I never really liked Misty just because
Misty was a brat.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I get it that Ash should replace her back, but you didn't have to hound... It was an accident. You didn't have to hound him every 5 seconds.
Right. She grew out of it once she got Togepi. So you could say that she got some character development that way. I love May because she went from hating Pokemon at the beginning of their journey to loving them by the end of her journey. But I love Serena just because of all the extra character development she went through. Just the entire XY series was nothing but a huge character arc for her. Well, for everyone in the party, but the very ending, I would have preferred to end differently. But I think everyone wanted the XY series to just end differently. Like, maybe the last 20 episodes, I think everyone was just like, that was not how we wanted it to end. It just felt like the whole series was leading up to something else. But, you know, it is what we got, and now a few years have passed since then, so we can just sort of accept that that's how it is. So maybe I do like Serena more now because I've just sort of accepted that it is how it ended, even if it's not the way I would have preferred. I don't know. But I'd still say Misty is my number one. I think Dawn is...
Wait, did you say Misty or May?
I'm sorry, May.
I'm like, I like... No, sorry. I mean, I do respect your opinion if it was Misty. I thought you said it was May.
Yeah, it is May. I think Dawn also had a great... Like, she was one of the best characters of Diamond Pearl. I do like that the Diamond and Pearl series was more about her than Ash. That was a good decision. Diamond and Pearl overall is probably the best anime series that we've gotten so far.
I do miss... I was so sad when they, Brock finally left the group.
Yeah.
I was really sad, because it sounds stupid, but I always did get a kick out of him, like, flirting with, every single pretty girl.
Yeah.
I think the best one was, Krogan, just because...
Yeah, I love Krogunk, yeah. Apparently, Krogunk was still doing that to Brock even into the Sun and Moon series. It was like a combination of Misty pulling his ear and Krogunk hitting him in the stomach.
I don't know, I just found Krogunk, like, to be the best one to do, pull him away.
Yeah. It helps that 4Kids didn't dub it. Well, I think that might be part of it, is that they didn't dub... But... I don't know.
Like, 4Kids is, like, hit or miss. I do have a lot of nostalgia from them just because, there was a lot of shows that happened to, be shown by 4Kids, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I know. So 4Kids is notorious for, like, over-censoring stuff.
Yeah. Hell, we're going to arrest you with our invisible gun fingers.
Wait, which one was that one from?
That was from Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. I somehow lost consciousness while playing a card game. I love that show. It's so hilarious. And then I said, "Attention, duelists." I know, right? No, I love that show. It's so hilarious. Like, that's YouTube gold right there. Oh, man. That show's been around longer than I've even considered having a channel. So can somebody look up real quick and see what your odds max out for when shiny hunting in Let's Go? Because I want to know exactly where I'm at.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Whoopee!
Hi there.
Hi. Hello.
I got my Shuckle 179.
Nice.
I got my Shuckle 179. And you're listening to the stream.
Oh, am I? I am. Whoops.
Well, at least I know what the delay is. It's like
My bad.
That's like a solid 3-second delay. That's pretty good.
I thought you just said it twice.
No.
I actually thought I thought you didn't have headphones, just because I know it does echo if you
It
don't
does.
have headphones.
Oh no, Nathaniel, that does like just the bare bones odds of this game are 4,096, but I have the shiny charm, which instantly cuts that down to 1365, and then I also have a chain of 31, which I believe knocks it down to 273, and then on top of that, I also have a max lure on. So, what does that do to it? I just need to know. Like, how does the lure affect this? I'd like to say it knocks it down to like 240, but I could be wrong. Maybe it's 290 without the lure and 273 with the lure. I don't know. Was that a doggy?
Yeah. They pitter patter.
At least it's not ing again.
Don't jinx it.
Just all of a sudden.
Hey, that was lucky. I got my Shuckle after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're puppy sitting him for another until Tuesday, so hopefully he'll be gone, and then...
Be gone, dog.
Be gone, dog! Alright, need to get my rug punch?
So, I just need to know the difference between having a max lure active and not having a max lure. I mean, it could be any lure. It doesn't need to be a max. But the difference between having a lure and not having a lure, what are the difference in odds between those? Somebody look this up for... Somebody look this... Oh my god! I couldn't get around the Nidoran! Are you kidding? You guys saw that? That Nidoran blocked me from getting to the... It's 1 in 188? Nightingale, really? That low? 188? That's my odds right now? That's better than 0.5%. Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow. So, realistically, we should be seeing the Nidoran any minute now.
Time to start punching.
Price and Shuckle.
I'm sorry?
Nothing. I was trying to... Because it hasn't... no shiny Shuckle yet.
Mm.
I'm like at 325.
Well, Nightingale, I'm pretty close to that.
Soon, Corey, soon.
Soon, TM, copyright, trademark, which is also TM.
Try this again.
Odds of getting a shiny Charmander with max lure, but without the shiny charm. You can get the odds relatively low, but it's still going to be like 1 in 600 at that point, I guess, because it'd be 273 times 3. So that's actually like closer to 1 in 700. Yes, I have the max lure. I have the lure up, Adam. My odds are maxed out for Nidoran as far as I know. Unless, according to Nightingale, I need to encounter 200 non-shinies first. Yeah, you're right. You could get the shiny odds all the way down to a mere 1 in 64 in Gen 2, but you need to breed a shiny with a shiny. So if you get a shiny Ditto in Gen 2, you can get a shiny Pokédex really fast.
Yeah.
Like, really fast. Also, I am only 8 away from reaching half odds for Latios.
Nice.
Woo!
Like I said, no matter what, I am making progress on that today, which I am happy for. Nope, just Gold Silver Crystal, not Heart Gold Soul Silver. These Spearow really like just hanging out here and going in circles. Getting dizzy.
Me trying to hatch eggs in Sword.
Same, Wazzy, same.
You still going for Pikamuku?
No, I'm taking a break.
Ah.
He's frustrating me.
Aw. But you got the Shuckle. So fast.
I did.
I would use that as inspiration, personally. I'm not you,
I have a
but...
promotion to work on, in fairness.
Still doing Animal Crossing?
I'm in a wait list.
A wait list?
Yeah, to sell my turnips.
Oh. Are you still in that? Like this whole
so
time?
What happened was when I left...
Oh my goodness, look at this real
Lost
quick.
my phone.
Look at this. Look at my stream real quick. There is a Nidoran that is just beginning to spawn just to the left of my player. It is so tiny. Look at how small it is.
Small.
You guys see that? That's so tiny. I've never seen that before. Look at how small. Okay, it just finished. It was so tiny. Itty bitty teensy weensy.
It's huge, apparently.
It's a baby, yeah. Fun fact, Nidorina and Nidoqueen cannot breed, and no one knows why. My sister is calling me on Messenger. I'm going to have to decline that. Probably going to tell me something about the carpet I need to pull up.
That's actually very strange that Nidoqueen can't breed.
Nidoqueen cannot. Even weirder, we have seen its offspring in the anime, and its offspring are just baby Nidoqueen for some reason. Whoever made that. Whoever made Mewtwo Returns. Oh my goodness. Not only are its offspring in the anime also Nidoqueen, but the Pokédex clearly says that it takes care of its young. But it cannot breed, and no one knows why.
That's very dumb.
Oh, you'd think they would have fixed it since the Nightingale. I guess they're just like, no, we're going to leave it as it is. I don't know why. They could easily fix it. Easily. But they just haven't. Now, Nidoran male, Nidoran female, Nidorino, and Nidoking can all breed. But not Nidorina or Nidoqueen. And I just don't understand why.
That's still
It's so
really
silly.
weird. Very, very silly.
Oh, you're right, Nightingale. It was a clone Nidoqueen, but still. Something spawn, please. What is with all these Spearows just spawning and staying in place? It's just so many of them. Alright, guess we're heading to the other grass real quick. Yeah, I would call Nidoqueen more like a rhino. Which I realize that's kind of silly to say considering we have Rhyhorn and Rhydon in the same generation, but... You gotta remember, the theme of Generation 1 is genetic mutation. Satoshi Tajiri wanted for the Pokemon world, at least in the beginning, to look like it could have been our world. Just with animals mutated to become Pokemon. That was his original idea. So that's why a lot of those Pokemon just look like normal animals with some differences. That's because that's essentially what they were designed to be. Having a lure doubles your chances. Well, I have a lure, so. Okay, Corey needs to meet for a bit. Okay.
Heck.
Yeah, I don't have Discord open. I mean, I have Discord open, obviously, but I don't have it on my screen to look at.
No, Corey. What am I going to talk about? My punch needle?
Koi. Your punch needle?
Yeah, so I'm making a craft where I stab a fabric over and over again and make little loops.
So, a needle and thread?
It's more like a big needle and wool or yarn, but yeah.
They want to resemble our world, yet they make a sidekick cat mutant. Well,
Yeah.
you know, I didn't say that they're geniuses or anything. I mean, Gene Roddenberry wanted for Star Trek to be grounded in reality, yet Spock can talk to people with his mind and stuff. So, who knows? Maybe I've killed all the Nidoran female. Maybe me running away has just dwindled the population and now they don't ever appear again. There's one.
Good in purple.
I have now been hunting for Nidoran female for an hour and a half.
Well, you got this.
I hope I do.
Says you started streaming 32 minutes ago. That's a lie.
Yeah, I just restarted my stream an hour and a half ago, and that was after streaming for almost an hour and a half before that. Yeah, I've been streaming now for 2.5 hours, so I don't know what they're on.
Something weird.
Yeah. Losing motivation. Stupid heat.
Me?
Mood.
Fluffy. There we go. Okay. I guess I didn't need to buy 2 of each color. Oh well. Now I have this color for another project.
Spiro. Come on now. Come on, Nidoran. Show up. Come on, show up. There you are. Not as shiny.
Tomodachi Life music.
Yeah.
That's some good music.
Except this is Ruby and Sapphire surf music.
Check my spot. Oh no! Ireland is potentially deserted.
Ireland is deserted.
No, this island!
Where are we
No!
going to get our potatoes?
Where am I going to sell my turnips?
I guess we're just going to have to rely on good old Idaho. I was hoping it wouldn't come to that, but desperate times.
Alright. Free entry, multiple trips allowed. Sure. Let's queue up.
I love the letter Q. It's funny looking and it's hardly used. Wait,
Yeah,
Ireland grows
walking.
potatoes? Have you never heard that stereotype equating the Irish with potatoes ever? You've never heard of that? Regular Ireland, Crystal, Northern Ireland is just fine. It's normal like the rest of us.
To be clear, I said island, not Ireland.
Oh, now you tell me. You let me go off for quite an embarrassingly long time there.
I said after you said Ireland. You soggy waffle.
Soggy waffle.
No, you freezer burnt waffle.
Ah! Oh, that hurts. Have you ever
Good.
eaten one of those? I have. It wasn't
Yes.
fun. Hello?
When I
Corey?
was a kid, I used to eat waffles out of the freezer with peanut butter on them.
Did I hear Corey again? No, guess not.
No, just my obnoxious voice.
Did I get the Nidoran? Yes. Coming up on 200. Hunting for your third shiny Charmander. Hope you get it soon. It's been a very long time since I found a shiny of any kind in Let's Go. The last one I got was the Alolan Vulpix. I'm shocked it's been so long since I've gotten anything else.
Oh, that reminds me. I forgot to tell everyone, but I entered a max raid because I was like, oh yeah, it's a Ninetales. I'd like one of those on my team. And it was shiny.
Oh.
And I kind of regret using my Master Ball, but I didn't want it to get away on me.
Hey, you want it, you get it. You want the guaranteed catch. Feel bad for...
I do.
I feel bad for Ju-chan. Do you know Ju-chan? One of my mods on my YouTube channel?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel bad for her. She entered an Eevee raid and then got a communication error right as she saw it was a shiny.
No!
Yeah, that she was so upset. I don't blame her.
Random raid shinies are the best.
Yeah, but I don't trust random raid shinies because they're...
When I find them, they're the best.
When you find them, yeah. When you find them, you know it's legit. But when you enter someone else's and it's already a shiny, then that raises so many questions.
Yeah, I don't mind those. Like, yeah.
Our Master Ball is truly a guaranteed catch. Yep.
The only time it's not a guaranteed catch is if you're trying to catch another person's Pokemon.
Yeah. Or if you're in Gen 1, there is a 1 in 60 odd thousand chance of it not catching.
Yeah, that'd suck.
But it's so unlikely. I don't know if anyone's ever actually recorded an instance of it failing. There's people who say, oh, it totally failed on me, but they have no proof, so... It's just so unlikely to actually happen in practice. Come here, Nido. Okay, this is number 200 for Nidoran. According to Nightingale, our odds are now 1 in 188 that a Pokemon will be a shiny.
Hopefully you get by number 388 then.
Hopefully long before then. Hopefully the Nidoran female keeps spawning instead of all these Spearow.
What's up, Jason Wall?
Ninetales, I wouldn't count it as illegitimate, but I really don't like when people do it. It's an exploit. It's not something that was intended by the developers. It may not literally be cheating, but it's close enough that I don't feel comfortable with doing it.
Yeah. You turn Aptus so you can catch on a Pokeball.
Yeah, it's a guaranteed catch.
Use your Beast Ball!
You could use a Beast Ball, yeah. I mean, you could, and it would work. It will go into anything, which I didn't know at the time, so I wasted my Heavy Ball on it. Yeah, exactly, Ninetales. I prefer earning my shinies legitimately. That's why I'm going after the Nidoran like this here. I actually do have a shiny Nidoran female in Pokemon Go that I found, which is also legitimate, but I prefer getting my shinies in the same game as I keep them whenever possible. So when I get this shiny Nidoran female and evolve it to Nidoqueen, I'm just going to leave it in Let's Go. I won't be transferring it up to Sword and Shield even after the DLC comes out that allows for that. That's just how I work.
Understandable.
Sad that the Sword and Shield legendaries are shiny locked. It's kind of sad, but it's just been that way for the past 4 generations. 5, 6, 7, 8. All of the box legendaries have been shiny locked in each of those games. And then unlocked later. In later games. That's just... So don't be surprised if we eventually do see a shiny Zacian and a shiny Zamazenta. I am now 3 away from the halfway point on Latios.
Woo! My first time using the Master Ball, I was just so panicked. I didn't want to lose it.
Why do people run Fire Blast instead of Weather Ball on Ninetales? Weather Ball is dependent on the weather, and you're not always guaranteed to have a drought up. And also, people are willing to sacrifice a tiny bit of accuracy for a more powerful attack anyway. I mean, that's why people run Rock Slide. So, it's just... it's a calculated risk, and for a lot of people, the risk is worth the trade. Yeah, Crystal, I wasted my Master Ball on a non-shiny Galarian Corsola because I couldn't tell if it was a shiny or not. And after consulting a lot of people who also couldn't tell, I decided better safe than sorry, and it was not a shiny. But that's okay, because when I played Pokemon Sword during my speed run, I picked up a Master Ball, and I just transferred that over to Pokemon Shield, so now I have another Master Ball to use if the opportunity ever comes up. And hey, it's not a waste. Hello?
Sorry, that was me.
Oh. And it's not a waste if you use it on something that you're going to be keeping anyway. At least you're not using it on like a Bidoof for a Rattata or a Spearow, like one of these. I'm just shocked we haven't seen a shiny yet. Just, man, it's taken so long. This is way longer than usual. For me, anyway.
You can get a Master Ball in the lottery, but it's unlikely.
Yeah. You know, I did pick up a Master Ball in this very game in Cerulean Cave. When I was chaining Chanseys to reach level 100 with all my Pokemon, in that area where all the Chanseys spawn, you could just pick up random items from the floor, and I was just picking up random items, and then suddenly, Master Ball. I was like, no way! So I took a screenshot, posted it on Twitter. So I have 2 Master Balls in this game. I don't know what I'll use them on. Maybe if I somehow find a shiny wild Charizard or something. Wait, no, I actually did use one already on the Mewtwo, didn't I? On Dio! I forgot about that. I did use the Master Ball on Mewtwo. So I have an extra one. If I hadn't already shiny... Wait, have I hunted for the legendary birds yet? Did I just transfer them over from Pokemon Go? I don't remember.
I don't remember you shiny hunting them ever.
Well, I never shiny hunted them. I'm just wondering if I actually just found them regularly and caught them, or if... I'd like to say there's at least one of the birds that I did not encounter so I could shiny hunt later, but I don't remember which one. Whichever it is, I'll probably shiny hunt for that and use the Master Ball on that. That's probably what I'll do.
Good call.
I just don't remember which one it is. Was it Zapdos, maybe?
Moltres?
Or even Articuno. I don't... Well, I mean... Good job! Good job! It could be any of those three, but which one? Well, it could be 1, 2, or 3. Very good. We're so good at this.
We good at them.
Yes, it is possible to shiny hunt in the new mystery dungeon, but they spawn incredibly rarely.
Yeah, I've gotten a couple shinies, but they've all been the ugly green, so I haven't cared.
But I like green shinies.
Eh.
Shiny Latios is tedious. Yes, Nathaniel, tell me more about how bad it is to shiny hunt for Latios. Please, please inform me of just how terrible it is. It's a 3.5-minute reset. It is the second longest reset in the game, in any main series game, only after something else. Forget what. It's worse than the Sun and Moon starters, but man, it might be the single longest soft reset in any of the series. Your Pokemon cannot possibly die, not with my setup. The Kalos starters. Now, I'm sure... I think even that is lower, actually. Although I've never done it myself, so I don't know for sure. Can't remember the last time I watched someone else hunt it either. People have really forgotten about X and Y. It's like everyone was shiny hunting in Sun and Moon, and then they were all shiny hunting in Sword and Shield. And even now, people still shiny hunt Sun and Moon for some reason for SOS battles. I hardly see anyone shiny hunt in XY anymore. I mean, I shiny hunted for Shuckle and got it just today in X and Y, but man, I can't remember the last time I watched someone else. Well, Nightingale Manaphy is pretty long too, but that's not exactly a soft reset. I'm trying to think of things that are solely soft resets. We remember it for the Friend Safari. That's true. That is true. Okay, one more, and I will be halfway to odds for Latios. Sorry you have to do mod work.
No, it's okay. That's why I'm here.
I'm sorry people decide to misbehave. I'm sorry that people choose to just ignore all reason and just say whatever they want, knowing full well what will happen to them.
Yeah.
Man. You're 14 into your hunt for Bergmite. Hope you get that soon. I've always liked Bergmite and Avalugg. They look so cool. I've always loved them.
It's sticking.
The stream just crashed on your end? Ah, sorry to hear that. You could picture me playing Smash and shiny hunting at the same time? Well, then I would do a very poor job at both at the same time. You need 2 hands to play Smash. You only need 1 hand to shiny hunt. In fact, you're only allowed 1 hand in Let's Go. Where be the Nido? Alright, off to the other grass we go again. There's a Nido. Yeah, I should Favio, but I'm lazy. I think that's a good enough reason to not do something. I'm just lazy. That sounds good to me. What about you?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I like that. I like that reason a lot.
Okay.
It's funny people can beat Let's Go with just the starters. Well, the starters get incredibly overpowered. Like, it's ridiculous how overpowered Pikachu and Eevee really do get in these games. Also, I am exactly halfway to odds on Latios.
Woo!
Took 2.5 years plus to get to this point. The halfway point towards odds. That was a Dragonite that just popped up in my screen. Halfway there. Copyright strike.
Hmm.
The internet is not stable today. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Nightingale.
There we go.
That one wasn't a shiny, was it? Don't think so.
Hopefully not.
No. Just has a red aura. That's what throws me off. The blue Nidoran with the red aura around it just sort of blends together.
And makes purple.
Do you keep that 3DS you have on just to continue the reset? No. At any time, like when I end a stream, I just turn the game off because there's no difference between turning the game off and soft resetting. It's all the same thing. I just soft reset because it's faster, but then when I am done with the stream, I just turn my 3DS off to save battery and power and stuff. I'm at 256 for the Nidoran.
Soon. Maybe.
Soon, TM. I don't get it. There's Rattata in this patch. There's Spearow in the other patch. Every time. Yes, Nightingale's back. Very good.
What's your question, Nathaniel? We may have answers.
While searching for Latios, has Team Magma Pokemon been shiny? No, it's impossible for... It is literally impossible in every Pokemon game for any opponent's Pokemon to randomly be a shiny. If an opponent's Pokemon is a shiny, it is programmed into the game on purpose.
I just got it!
Nice!
Corey got her Shuckle! Corey got her Shuckle. How many did it take?
361.
361. That's not too bad. Congrats, Corey. All three of us ended this race with a shiny Shuckle. What are you going to name it, Corey?
I have no idea.
You got it under odds.
Yay!
But then,
Oh no, wait, no, it's
Congratulations.
360. I'm mistake. I am mistaken.
360. Well, congratulations, Corey. And I am now officially.
That took way too long.
Wait a minute. What
It's
happened?
a male.
What happened? I thought I hit that button already. I did, didn't I?
All right, it's male.
Okay, I somehow got one behind on my Latios. My bad. Anyway,
And it has a bold nature.
it is a male. So Wazzy got a female, and the rest of us got male.
I got very lucky with a female.
I guess so.
Right, continuing my rug punching.
Infinity Fire asks, how rare is Shiny Charizard, and is it possible to catch a Mega without it Mega evolving it? To answer your second question, what? I don't even understand the second part of your question. The first question, how rare is Shiny Charizard? It's as rare as you want it to be. It's not exactly a fair question. Because shiny Pokemon, I can't answer that question. I have a very hard time even coming up with an appropriate answer to the first question. I don't even understand the second question. Sorry. I just don't have an answer. You know, hopefully Corey getting her shiny and me getting my shiny and Wazzy getting their shiny means that eventually I'll get another shiny here on stream today. Shiny Nidoran female would be very nice to obtain.
Man, that took way too long.
You got it under odds. Can you get a Mega Charizard in the... Okay. No, you cannot get a Mega Charizard in the grass, but they instantly said no, that's not what they meant. Any Pokemon that can't... Like, any Pokemon that has a Mega Evolution can Mega Evolve. That's just how it is. So, as long as you have the appropriate Mega Stone, you just give the Mega Stone to that Pokemon and they can Mega Evolve. Like, it's not like a Gigantamax Pokemon where it's limited only to that specific Pokemon that can Gigantamax. Mega Evolution is any Pokemon that has a Mega Evolution can Mega Evolve. That's just how it goes. What are the chances that I will get a shiny? Apparently, my odds are 1 in 188 right now. So realistically, we should be seeing a shiny any moment. And Latios is 4,096. So we're pretty much smack dab in the halfway point for Latios. We still have over 50 people watching. Thanks, guys. Make sure to hit the like button if you haven't already. Maybe if we hit enough likes, the Nidoran will decide to shine for us. Be sparkly and pink.
Alright. I guess now to
Although
hatch.
if we get the Latios first, I will not complain. Are you going to hatch the rest of your eggs?
Yeah, I have like how many do I have? 13 eggs to hatch.
All right. Well, imagine you get another shiny in that. That'd be funny. Nothing is spawning. Wow, there is a Charizard and a Nidoran male, and that was it for so long. That was it. I have my Max Lure active. I don't know what happened. That's okay. Yes, they show as shinies in the overworld in this game. As soon as we get a shiny, we will know. As soon as a shiny pops up, we will know.
You know, it does kind of confuse me that shinies appear in the overworld in Let's Go, but they don't in Sword and Shield. I always did get that. That always did confuse me.
I think I understand why. I feel like people for some reason complained that shinies were too easy to find in this game, so I guess the people at Game Freak decided to change that up in Sword and Shield. Those shinies in the those Pokemon in the overworld can be shiny. Their shininess is determined as soon as they spawn in the overworld, but they just don't show up like it yet. So when I got my Galarian Zigzagoon in only 16 encounters, which is still crazy to think about, that was already a shiny as soon as it popped up in the overworld. 16 I got it in. That's what this is. Punishment for me getting a random wild shiny so fast. Misa being punished. That's what's going on.
What?
Star Wars.
Oh, were you trying to imitate Jar Jar Binks?
So his boss, yeah.
Ay, ay, ay.
Learned about Mega Evolutions from the TV series. Hey, not docking that. I learned a lot about Pokemon by watching the TV show, including the fact that Pikachu can kill Rhydon by hitting it on the horn. Then I tried it out in game and got a completely different result.
I'm actually quite confused. Well, then again, I also haven't watched like the anime in like quite some time. Let's just put it that way.
Pikachu beat Blaine by targeting the horn with his electric power, and that knocked it out. That worked.
Oh.
Pikachu aimed for the horn, so it did, and it worked.
Anime logic.
Mm-hmm.
Pikachu is OP in the game.
In the game, in the anime, it's just an OP Pokemon. It has no reason to be that powerful.
Well, I think the anime is it's the anime. Of course, it was going to be OP.
Yeah.
Well, then again, it wasn't like 100% OP because I think it did lose quite a few battles.
Yeah.
I think
by now it's one more than it's lost, though. But yeah, you're right. It did lose quite a lot in the beginning.
I mean, that's literally that's like again with Ash's Pikachu being OP. That's literally like basically the reason why Team Rocket just goes after them.
Mm-hmm.
Even though you think after 20 years they give up by now. Well, then again, they did actually win against Ash's Pikachu in that one episode of something.
Which I haven't seen. Have I tried shiny hunting for Ralts? Yes, I did in X and Y, but it was before I got a capture card. I got a female Ralts, I evolved it to Gardevoir, and I named her Diantha, after the champion from Kalos.
Alright.
I'm up to almost 300 on Nidoran now. Wow.
Wow.
Golly.
Golly gee willikers.
Oh, that sounded so enthusiastic, Wazzy.
Indeed.
I'm so tired.
You can go to sleep.
That is a choice I can make.
But will you make it?
I don't know.
Well, Corey, what are you going to be doing after you're done with the Shuckles?
I have not probably go to home to release the
Right.
all the non-shiny ones because they don't need to be in my box. I think I have like it's like I have like over 10 boxes filled of Shuckle.
Well, I hate to do it, but considering that our race is now officially over and there's nothing left to do, I might just call the Nidoran today. Just accept that I'm not getting it.
Well, at least we got 2 shinies on stream, even though I guess not one's not like.
Well, you announced one, so.
Yeah. Alright, just hatch these last few eggs and then call it. I'll then go to home.
Alright. What am I planning to do after the stream besides post it? Oh, I got chores to do at home for one. And when my sister called me, she said to call her back because I didn't pick up, so I got to see what that was about. So I got things to do.
Things to do, places to be.
Mm-hmm. What's
Stuff
the
to
song?
see.
Mystery Dungeon Through the Sea by Glitch X City. At least we got to the halfway point on Latios today, so definitely not a waste.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to make this my last Latios. And then
Alright.
I'll end after this. I really wish I could have gotten a shiny Nidoran, but I guess it's just not going to happen today either.
I mean, you got a shiny Shuckle.
I did. Not complaining about that.
I mean, I still also don't have any idea of what to name my Shuckle.
I'm just so shocked that Rupert, that's the name it comes up with. I'm just still so shocked that this is 2 streams now where I've hunted for Nidoran for 2 hours each stream, and not only did I not get a Nidoran, I didn't get a shiny at all. Then Let's Go. I'm just shocked that that's 2 streams in a row where that's happened. I genuinely thought that I would get one by now.
I don't know.
Why is my 3DS
really
capture card not refreshing? Come on. There we go. Do I have a Pokeball in real life? Yep, I got several.
Including one I gave you, haha.
Including that, yes. My favorite are the Burger King Pokeballs that were given out in the 90s to promote the first movie. They look so good.
You know, I think I might have had one, but I don't remember.
Let me see if I can't pull one down real quick. Here we go. These just look so good. Even better when they're not covered in dust. There we go. Look, it's just so nice and reflective. It looks so good. And they open up, and inside they would have a gold trading card. This one is the, I guess that's Snorlax. Oh, that's Poliwhirl, my mistake. So, I just love these. I have 6 of these, one for a full party of Pokemon. So, yeah, I love those Pokeballs. Those are my favorite Pokeballs. They're the right size, they're the right weights, and they are like metallic red, which is awesome. Hot Rod Red. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. You'll buy from me, Nathaniel. You can find these on eBay for like $10. There's no reason to buy mine off of me. I like mine. I want to keep mine. I believe I have one of each of the cards that came out. It was Mewtwo, Pikachu, Mewtwo, Poliwhirl, Togepi, Jigglypuff, and one more. I forget what that last one was. But I'm pretty sure I have one of each of them.
Alright, now time to open up home.
Alright. This sucks. I actually do want to keep going until I get the Nidoran, but we've been going for so long and I don't want to keep you two here. Or just you, Corey, I guess Wazi's gone.
Oh, she is? Oh, she is? Oh, no, she's muted.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but no, I know when to call it. I'm going to call it after this Latios.
Okay.
Okay, well, we went over odds on Nidoran. But that's okay, because we got our Shuckle in less than half odds. I'm going to check this Nidoran and then hop to the other patch of grass. And call it there. Do I have Pokemon cards? Yes, I do. I gotta check. I mean, not check, but just get it out of the way. And that's a no on the Latios. We're going to end that at 2053. And one final check on the other patch of grass. There are female Nidoran down there, but none of them are shiny. Alright, I guess I'll continue this another day. I can't believe I haven't found it yet. Been looking for so long. That's just, man, I want to keep going, but I shouldn't. I won't. Okay, well, that's where the stream is going to end. So, to recap, Wazi won the race. Wazi got the shiny Shuckle first after only 134 eggs hatched. I got the shiny Shuckle second at 179, and Corey got it third at 360.
Yay.
Hey. Hey, you got it. We all got it.
Yeah, that's true.
So, yeah. This was a fun race. I still have my Sizzlypede race that I've got to finish up with Kay, as well as many other races that I have scheduled. The shiny race with That Bald Gamer for... That's not it. No. No, that can't be. It's not sparkling. There's no way that's a shiny. My mind is playing tricks on me. I've got to call it here. It looks so close, though. Okay. My bad, everyone.
Well,
just
yeah. If your mind is playing tricks on you, then
it's time to go. So yeah, I've got my Celebi race with That Ball Gamer to continue. I've got my shiny race against K for Sizzlypede, and of course the Sword and Shield Isle of Armor DLC releases this Wednesday, and I will be streaming that. And I guess that pretty much wraps up the stream. The highlight will be on my channel tomorrow of when I got the Shuckles, so be on the lookout for that. And in the meantime, thanks, Corey, for joining me today.
you're welcome.
And these all look pink to me. That's so that looks so weird. Okay. Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye.